If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that I like watching softsets, right? I like making fun of them. I think softsets are idiots. I think they're stupid. I think they're delusional. But sometimes you get that special one. That's really stupid, really delusional. And let me just say, watch this video with me and see if you concur with me that I think this is a special case of stupid. I'm just saying, let's go ahead and watch the video. You tell me what you think of this guy.
Hello.
Hello, man. Deputy Crawford of the Tom Green County Sheriff's Office. The reason for the stop today is no license plate on the vehicle.
Can you show me a state law that gives you authority over me?
Well, I can't show you, but I can.
Because you don't have authority over me and you can't do anything if you
Yes, sir,
do not have authority over me.
Sir, do you have your driver's license and insurance on you?
You do not have authority over me.
All right. This is how it starts off, right? Now, if what this guy says holds any water, any truth, why would he stop if an officer tells him to stop? Why would he comply to that order? If there's no authority over him, why would he comply to the officer's command to stop? He knows the officer has authority over him. He knows that. And now he comes with this nonsense story. This guy is a special one. This guy really is a special one. Let's go ahead and watch this thing.
Do you have your driver's license?
You do not have authority over me, sir.
Sir.
I don't answer questions. I understand that. And I am invoking my Fourth Amendment and Fifth Amendment rights to be secure in my persons, papers, effects, and property.
Yes, sir. I understand what you're saying.
And if you swore an oath, you are to uphold the Constitution. And the state constitution. The state constitution says I have a right to travel.
You have a right to travel. Just not the way you think you need to travel. But we'll get to that.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Don't answer questions, sir.
Sir, what's your name?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Sir, you've been stopped.
I understand that, but I do not have to answer any of your questions. Show me a state law that says I have to answer your questions.
You have been stopped for a traffic infraction.
Read me my rights. If
on a public roadway.
You're investigating me, read me my rights.
I've actually got this guy on another video, an earlier video. Redhead guy, red beard, as irritating then as he is in this video. You'll find him on the channel. You just look for him there. You'll find that video as well. Very irritating. He hasn't learned his lesson at all. Not in the least. But then why why should he? I don't know. I don't know.
It's going to be up to you.
I'm not trying to make it hard. It's just you are violating my rights.
You're either going to provide me with your name.
If I do that, then no matter what happens, you're going to use that against me. And I have the right to not let you use stuff against me. Unless it's done in a court of law. We're not in a court of law.
We're not in a court of law.
And I have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Yes, sir, and I'm not trying to infringe upon it.
Yes, you are, sir. You pulled me over. I'm traveling in an automobile. This is not what you want to call it. This is an automobile.
Yeah, he went looking for an automobile. And he wanted to buy this. I assume it's a truck. He was looking for an automobile, not a truck. Yeah, specifically an automobile. These people they're delusional. They're totally delusional.
This is not a vehicle that is that I am paid to drive. I'm not a driver.
Driving down the roadway.
I'm not a driver. I'm a traveler. I'm traveling. I have the right to travel according to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, you have the right to travel. You're right, 100%. Nobody can stop you from traveling. But driving is a different story. Difference between driving and traveling is quite simple. You travel in a vehicle that you do not control. Car, bus, train, plane, it doesn't matter. Anything that rides on the roads As long as you're not in control of that vehicle, you're not behind the steering wheel, then you are traveling. As soon as you get behind that steering wheel, then you're driving. That's just what it is. It is not that simple. Well, it's not that difficult. It is quite simple, really. Not that difficult. Good Lord, man, I don't know.
Sir, are you going to provide me with your name?
I do not have to do that, sir. I don't have to answer any questions
Well,
to
at
give
this
you
point, sir,
any
you are being
information.
detained.
I understand that. And then if I'm being detained, you are to read me my rights. Because I'm under an investigation.
Infraction on a highway.
There is no law that states that I'm obligated to help you do your job.
So here's how it works.
I understand what you're saying, and I understand your whole thing is just, I don't answer questions. You're impeding my right to travel, and naturally is given to me by God. You swore an oath to God to uphold the Constitution and the state Constitution, right? Does your word to God mean nothing to you?
Sir, I don't think that you understand the oath that I took.
Yes, you took an oath to uphold the Constitution, to uphold it, defend it, and protect it.
Yes, sir, I did.
And that's it.
The laws of the state of Texas, of which I am here.
But when it comes to the U.S. Constitution, there is no law that's above the U.S. Constitution. That's the laws of the land. The laws of the land is the U.S. Constitution.
Yeah, this guy is trying his best to go to jail, right? Absolutely best. And I think the cop is going to help him get there. They do tell me that these guys have a lovely breakfast in the morning. So he'll have a nice breakfast and then maybe go see the judge and convince the judge that he was traveling in his automobile, wasn't driving. Yeah, let's see how this thing plays out. This guy is special, man.
Sir,
you're disobeying the U.S. Constitution, the laws of the land, sir.
Sir, there's no reason for you to make this traffic stop go in this direction.
I'm not making it go in any direction.
Sir,
you started it.
Failing to comply with me asking you for your name, your information.
And I have that right to by law.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. That is your policy. That
operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway, and I ask you for your driver's license, and I've stopped you for a lawful reason. It's your duty to provide me with that information.
No, it's not. Well, it's to show me that state law.
Sir, I don't have to show you that.
Yes, you do, sir, because you have to show evidence that I have to do what you want. You can't just say I got to do what I want.
Evidence right now. I've stopped you for a traffic infraction.
I understand that. That's your job to do that, but it's not my job to work for you.
Yes,
well, it's also his job to take you to jail if you do not comply. That is his job, and he's hopefully going to do that. I don't know these people. I don't know. I really don't know. Why would they not take it up with the judge? Why did they fight with cops on the side of the road? They all seem to think that they're going to win this argument on the side of the road. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
You give me $1,000 and I'll give you what you want.
Sir,
you pay me $1,000 and I'll do what you want. Driving is a privilege. Traveling is a right.
Oh, you have the right to travel to jail. That's right. And you can exercise that right there, but yeah, I think.
Well, you're driving. You're traveling in a motor vehicle down a public roadway.
I understand that, but I'm not driving. I am traveling. There is a difference.
You're in control of this motor vehicle.
Yes, this is my private property. Nobody has the right to touch it. It is my private property. Nobody has the right to do what they want with my private property. With me, this is private property. Belongs to God. Does not belong to you. Does not belong to the state. I belong to God. I don't belong to any man that wants me to control me as an authoritarian to make me do what they want.
Well, if God told you to drive, you're God and your car, your vehicle is God's. I mean, that's case closed. They can't do a thing against you. Why didn't everybody think about that? Because they're not as crazy as you, I think. I'm just saying, I could be wrong.
All right, sir. I'm going to step around to the other side of the vehicle so I can talk to you.
Yeah, that's code from coming around the vehicle to your side of the door, so I can open the door and arrest you. That's code for that. I'm just saying. Been watching these videos for a while here. It's kind of like the cops work.
Sir, put both of your hands up here on the steering wheel where I can see.
My hands are okay.
You mind removing this off the dash so I can see your VIN number, please?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle, sir.
No, sir. You're violating my rights. You get violent, and I will sue you.
Sir, I need you to.
You are touching private property.
Sir,
You are touching private property. This is private property, sir. You're touching private property. This is not your property. You show me you own this property and you can touch it,
sir,
and you can do what you want.
want.
You have to lawfully show me you own this vehicle to touch me.
Well, he's going to show you he can't touch you. And he doesn't own the vehicle. He doesn't own you either. But he's going to touch you and your vehicle in probably a minute or so, if not less than that.
Sir, step out of the vehicle.
Sir, this is not right.
Sir,
You are being immoral and violating my rights, sir.
The vehicle.
Okay.
Let
Me turn it off.
The phone.
All right, so that's where the video cut off. I don't know what to say. God's property is now going to jail, the local county jail, I suppose. And God's property will have a nice breakfast in the morning, and then God's property will visit the judge. And the judge will then decide whether God's property is right or wrong. And maybe give him a final, I don't know what's going to happen there, but God's property will find out. Now, God's property, as far as the vehicle is concerned, I assume that's also getting towed. That's what I'm thinking, because there's nobody else around. So God's property, the vehicle, is going to go to the impound. That's crazy. Anyway, guys, just a short, fun little video. I trust you enjoyed it. And I'll see you around to the next one.